Hey, 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 Gemini. This is your secret scribe here, ready to do your Tuesday, November 5th through November 6th Intuitive Love Tarot read. For all of those who are new to my channel, welcome. For all of those who are returning, welcome back. I appreciate all your likes, shares, and subscriptions. So, Gemini, let's see what's happening for my Geminis, my Geminians. What's going on in your love life? Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, feeling very, very grounded, Gemini, in relation to your love life. But I do feel that your focus is a lot more on your money, your pentacles. But you want to be, what I'm feeling is you're building your pentacles so that you can be comfortable in that Nine of Pentacles sort of state. For the single Geminians out there, you want to be comfortable in your pentacles. You don't want to have to rely on anybody else but yourself for this. So you're trying to build something, they're saying. For some of you, this is a business. For others, it's a career you're building from the ground up. And you're determined to get what you want. You're determined to make some bank. That's what I'm feeling from that. So who is walking into your life? We have the Hermit here. This is the card of Virgo. It could be a Virgo. We have the Seven of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This person is going to be very, very quiet. You're not going to know this person is interested at first, they're saying. It's a very quiet individual. This is a person who keeps to themselves. But once you get to know them, you really can tap into how intelligent they are. How it's not even intelligent. There is a wisdom. They are a little bit guarded, but when you get to know them, they soften this guard. So they're not going to come right out and tell you that they're interested in you. This will be more of a getting to know you as a friend type basis, going, doing things as friends. That's the feeling that I'm getting from this. Let's see how you're going to react. I wonder how you're going to pick up on this. Because you're very intuitive. So you may pick up on what's going on. There's a very mercurial energy, and Mercury is your ruler, Gemini. Although it is retrograde. So, we'll see. How does Gemini respond to this person? How does Gemini respond? And I have a feeling you work with them. The Wheel of Fortune. This is a 10. 10s are about beginnings and endings. Clarify the wheel. Yeah, Two of Cups. You do pick up on it. I think you have a soulmate here, Gemini. And I think you pick up on it right away. And they know too, but they're not coming out and saying it. They just said it's like a meeting of the minds, but it's like of the subconscious minds, because you do pick up on the fact that they're interested in you. You do know and feel that they're your soulmate. And so do they, but they're not as outward. They're more internal than you are. So how does this change your energy? And you feel like you feel like the fate is finally turning in your favor in relation to love. You're like, finally, my soulmate has arrived. Death. This transforms you. Yep. It's like this. It's like karma. It's like you're on a whole new timeline. And you know it. You know it. You're picking it up. They're showing you the High Priestess. which is my Gemini or Pisces card. How does this person change how do they respond to you? Seven of Cups. They're a little confused because this is a meeting of the minds. They found their match. And they're like all confused out. They don't know what to do because they don't know how to let you know what they're feeling. They're more of the mind than of the feeling space. So you're going to have to help them out with this, Gemini. I mean, you're more of the mind, but you know, you can feel this. You can feel this. You have to have water in your chart. Whoever this is for, I'm feeling water. So I feel like you have the ability to guide them through their emotions. How do you respond to their confusion? Let's see what you do. How does Gemini respond to this confusion that this person has? And it's a good confusion. It's just, it's something that this person, it's different for them, what they're feeling. So they don't know how to handle it. Well, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Ooh. Aren't you sly, Gemini? The Queen and the King of Swords. Now you're talking the Hermit's language. This is total mercurial energy. So you're going to come at this from a logical standpoint. And I feel like you're going to bring up this conversation, this intellectual conversation about emotions, about psychology and emotions, they're saying. And you're sort of going to take it from the mind and bring it down to the heart. But it's going to begin where there is no heart emotion at all. And this is the cleverness in what you're doing. You know they're from the mind. So you're like, okay, let's take the heart and emotion out of it. And this is how I'm going to approach it with Virgo. I'm saying Virgo because that's totally what I'm feeling. Okay, and how did they respond to this? I have to know how they respond. How do they respond to this? Let's see if you get them to open up. Does Gemini get the Hermit to open up? Let's see. The Page of Swords. Okay. I think you've piqued their interest. The Five of Swords. Clarify the Five of Swords. Now this is getting interesting. Okay. Oh, wow. And the High Priest. This is the Hierophant. This is the card of marriage, the card of commitment. I feel like when you start this conversation, it's going to be in a group of people. Okay, and this is this Five of Swords here. And I do think that you meet this person at work, which is why I didn't ask them where you met them, because that's what I was feeling. So within this group of 5 people, I think at some points in this conversation, the Hermit, I'm just saying the Hermit because that's who they're represented here by, feels sort of, I don't want to say, well, I guess I can say ganged up upon, but this is like only a temporary reaction, okay, to this conversation. So it does pique their interest enough to know, wait a minute, why am I triggered, right? So they do sort of research, and that's such a Hermit thing to do, such a swordsy thing to do. They go and they research this topic that you've brought up regarding emotion, psychology, the connection, connecting the heart and the mind. So what do they find, and what do they come up with? Anxiety, Nine of Swords, anxiety and fear. Like, you're bringing this all up to the surface for them. Wow. Talk about transformation. And this is, you have transformation over here. So this is interesting. This one, Three of Pentacles, working together. Okay. All right. You really, really get to this individual, Gemini. You are bringing to the surface stuff that they've buried deep, because I don't think that they really connect to their emotions a lot. Okay. Or at least if they connect to them, they're not revealing them a lot to people, or they haven't in the past. So bringing this up, okay, really triggers something within them, and it brings up all this anxiety and this fear. But what they come to terms with is it's something that can be worked out. It's something that can be worked out, and they're actually going to approach you and try to converse more with you about this, but from a more practical standpoint, from a pentacle place. This is a more earthy place instead of a mind place. So they can't go from the mind to the heart. It's like they're going from the mind to the tangible. So what can I feel? What can I touch? Right? So this may actually turn physical, I'm feeling. It's like going from the mind to the physical realm, okay? And through that physical, you may have to get physical with them. I'm sure you won't mind, but you may have to actually get physical, sexual with them before they reveal their emotions. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And you'll find this fascinating, Gemini. You'll find this very fascinating. Wow. But that with the Hierophant there is a commitment to this. Like, this hermit is going to commit into seeing this through. So I feel that there is success on the other side that will also lead to a future commitment, possibly within this relationship. But definitely this commitment is to the hermit getting to a more comfortable place so that they can reveal their feelings and feel comfortable in doing so. Wow, this is awesome. I hope you enjoyed this, Gemini. I enjoyed doing this reading. This was a fascinating one. I hope it registered. I hope it resonated also and made sense to you. Very interesting. So please drop a like below, share, and subscribe if you already haven't. Comment, let me know if this is your story. This is a very interesting story to me. I got my moon and Venus in Gemini, so I find it fascinating. So you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.